Hey, what is up guys, Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Blue Archive video. Let's talk about the joint firing drill. Alright, this time we got a very unique one going on with this particular one. You got the Sonic type, alright, so advantage which is going to be the elastic armor. Alongside with that, there's this particular one, decrease the enemy's max HP, but they only receive up to 1 damage at a time. So that means you gotta rely on characters that can do multi-hit, right? So there's a couple of niche characters that works really well this time around, and the 3 highlights are going to be Kikyou, RENGE, and of course everybody's favorite, Swimsuit Hanako, right? Also this particular one, very important, you gotta prevent your Sonic type students to get to receiving any damage or any hits, because you know, if they get a little bit of damage, they will not deal additional damage, but they will deal additional damage when their HP is at 99% or above. So basically 100%, right? Pretty much is essentially just saying that their HP has to be full. So with that, let's jump into this. I'm going to show you guys some strategies. Let's go. Let's talk about what's happening in this current season of joint firing drill. So the first one, like I said, RENGE is actually very strong in this particular one, and she's going to be able to do multi-hit. Now here's the thing, right? Even if you have a level 1 RENGE, you will be able to do this. So don't need to worry about this too much. As you can see, this is my RENGE, right? You can see tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. I did not upgrade any of this at all. Haven't built her. She's like EX skill level 3, and a lot of these things, as far as I know, none of her EX skill is going to reduce her cost. So that's fine. There's no need to worry about that too much. So she's going to work just fine because she's a multi-hit character that, as you can see, she will be able to wait, is her hand red? Okay, yeah, her hand is red. I just noticed that, right? So because she is going to have this very unique, as you can see, rifle right there. So let's go. I will show you guys this particular strategy. You can fill in with somebody right here if you want to, but I don't think you need to, right? Haruka is going to be there because she's going to be the first few tank to move to the front. Ryo is just going to basically repeat her RENGE skill, and Kisaki is there for cost regen. You don't even need Kisaki's skill, but she's just there to regenerate our cost faster. So as long as you got Haruka, or if you don't have Haruka, you can use Hoshino, somebody that can go to the front, right? So let me start off with Ryo. Alright, look at this. Look at this, right? Oh my goodness. RENGE. Okay, destroyed everyone, right? So this is why I'm using Haruka. I will move her a little bit to the front, right? A little bit to the front. Gonna do this. Okay. Sarika is being targeted right there, getting bullied, so it's okay, no problem. Let me see, can I want to get this guy. Screw that guy, man. Screw that small robot. That small robot. Sarika, she handles everything on her own. Alright, no problem. I'm gonna move more front. Okay. Burning Passion, look at this. Damn. RENGE is just destroying everyone. So Ryo buff RENGE. Like, look at this, right? So her clone shape is quite tiny, but it's very long, right? Does it make sense? It's like, it's long, but it covers this wide area, and that's all that matters, right? This Burning Passion constantly as well. We're gonna cover as many area as we can, as you can see. Let's go with Kisaki, and the last one. Oh my goodness! So RENGE is carrying this particular first team. Of course, if you don't have your own RENGE, you can basically borrow somebody else's RENGE. You want to go with multiple RENGEs, you can. But that's as good as it gets. Look at the damage, right? So she is pretty much essentially the carry. You probably don't really need Ryo or Kisaki, right? You can basically just put anyone right there. It's going to work just fine. But Ryo opens up RENGE's potential even more because she's able to spam 2 skills straight up, right? So what about the next team, right? In this particular case, as you can see, now we got Kikyou, we got Seiya, we got Aoba. Now Kikyou is going to do the same thing as RENGE. However, if you guys are not aware, Kikyou is going to be a little bit more expensive compared to RENGE. Her area is going to be a bit different. RENGE is like a further cone shape, but Kikyou is more like a, I wouldn't say it's a circle, it's more like a weird hexagon shape kind of thing, right? Very interesting one. She's 5 cost, so she's going to be a little bit expensive. That's where Seiya is there for, to basically reduce the cost in half, right? If you don't have Seiya, you can use Ui. As for Serena, I'm just going to use that to occasionally heal Aoba, to make sure that Aoba stays in the slot. Aoba is going to be a free character, very very strong. You just move her to the front. Himari is there for cost regen. We probably don't even need to use Himari's skill, right? But the important one is Seiya, Aoba, and Kikyou in this particular case, because we're going to be spamming her skills. Alright, so those are going to be the two relevant ones. So let's start off by, let's see, we're trying to get the coast at the beginning. We're gonna start off with a Seiya to Kikyou, and then Aoba right here, and then we're gonna do this. So I need to heal Kikyou right there, sadly, right? She got hit with that thing. Aoba right here. Aoba, okay. So Kikyou is gonna go. So the reason why I need to heal what's the name? Kikyou is because remember they need to be above 99%, right? So if they get hit, that's fine. Okay. So now you can see, whew, she's doing even more damage. So now we're gonna move Aoba to the front. Okay. I guess buff Seiya or whatever, and then Aoba one time. Oh my god, Kikyou is wiping the floor. So once you are in this comfortable position, then you don't have to worry anymore too much. Seiya on Kikyou now, and then Aoba go here. Alright, we cover the area. Holy moly! Push Aoba to front a little bit. Aoba come here. Screaming non-stop. Holy, that is insane. Okay, again, do I go Himari? No, we go to the same cycle, right? Aoba, don't run away. You're supposed to tank. There we go. Holy moly. So this thread is going to be quite similar. Maybe you want to start off with Aoba first, move her to the front, or the position can swap a little bit. Move Kikyou to the... I think Kikyou needs to be in Shun or Seiya's position so that she don't get targeted by any other robots at the beginning, because you saw in my particular case, she got targeted a little bit, so I have to heal her with Serena. That's going to be a little bit... that's why Serena is there, right? Just to make sure to heal anyone. So with that, make sure you guys are aware of that, right? So that's going to be a little bit of a weird little tweak right there. Last but not least, everybody's favorite, swimsuit Hanako. Everybody here, all of you guys watching, I believe, have swimsuit Hanako, right? If you don't have, you are probably one of the newer players. That's fine, you can always borrow swimsuit Hanako. But the highlight here, we're gonna have Yuka, we're gonna have Koharu, we're gonna have swimsuit Oshino. If you don't have any of these characters, swimsuit Oshino is gonna be there for cost regen. If you don't have her, use Cherino instead. Koharu is just there for heal. Swimsuit Shiroko is there for cost regen. If you don't have her, you can use anyone that gives cost regen, right? In particular, you can also use, what's the name? This name, right? New Year Haruka. Why did I say this name? New Year Haruka is going to be the one. But Utaha is going to be the highlight here. And the strat is going to be using Utaha to basically block the robots so that she gets to be the target. And then swimsuit Hanako is going to be the one that spams this stuff. And I think that's pretty much it actually. You just start off with, you ideally want to start off with, actually, you know what? You don't really even need Yuka. But I think this one is fine. Yeah, this team is fine. No problem whatsoever. We'll be able to do it. I'll show you guys how to do it with this strat, right? Very simple strat, not too complicated. Just make sure there's a turret always in the middle. So again, we are starting off with this particular weird position. Puts Utaha right here, the turret. Something like that. And then just spray with, what's the name? Swimsuit Hanako, right? And then go with swimsuit Oshino. And then go with Koharu to heal the turret. And rinse and repeat. Alright, Utaha again. Swimsuit Hanako again. Right? And then swimsuit Hanako again. And then, you know, just rinse and repeat. You can use Yuka, use Koharu to heal the turret. And then we can use swimsuit Oshino and spray. Okay, double the spray. So as per follows. Utaha turret. Okay. We're gonna try to I don't think she got hit, right? Anyways, Shinsu Hanako. Just like that. Okay. Utaha turret, put in the middle. So make sure that they aggro towards it. And then Shinsu Hanako. Koharu to heal a turret. And then just use Yuka to cycle through. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, we spray with Shinsu Hanako, and one more Shinsu Hanako. 3 times. Utaha turret again, resummon. Right, rinse and repeat. Okay. So as you can see, timing is a little bit tighter on this one compared to the other previous one, but we should be able to do it regardless, right? Last but not least, Utaha turret again. Yeah, the timing is definitely way tighter for this particular one, but this is going to be, I would say, the least efficient strat. The first two is definitely going to be way better. So if you want to, you can also use your own RENGE, borrow somebody else's RENGE, use your own Kikyou, borrow somebody else's Kikyou. You can also do that, right? For the third requirement, you can always, you know, if you want to, just borrow somebody's... Oh, actually, Ichika is also pretty good. Yeah, now that I remember, Ichika is also an option. Okay, so something like this is going to definitely work. Alright, we got Ichika as our main DPS. You want to halve her cost, so Seiya or Ui is going to be needed, so that, you know, smoother runs. Cherino is going to be there for, you know, just passive skill to give you cost regen. Hoshino is going to be a very good tank to make sure that she doesn't move back, right? She's one of the few tanks that basically stays in the front solidly, and you want to ensure that. We have Mary as well to give shield in case anybody gets injured, but ideally she's gonna shield Hoshino, and then New Year Haruka is just there for cost regen. Alright, that's going to be pretty much what it is. As you can see, positioning, make sure you guys are aware of that. So this one should be slightly better than Shinsu Hanako team, because Shinsu Hanako, she doesn't destroy the characters as fast as she should, right? We're gonna start off with Hoshino going here, and then I'm gonna use Ui on Ichika, right? And then look at this. Ichika is gonna get ready. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna do just like that. Alright, just like that. Alright, use Mary on Hoshino. I'm gonna use Hoshino to go to the front. Maybe use Ui on Hoshino, and then we alternate between Ichika and what's the name? Hoshino, right? So use Mary again, Hoshino to the front, Ui on Ichika. Ichika has 2 back. Go to the front, Ichika. Oh shit, is this? Okay. Mob-chan, man. Mob-chan. Hoshino come to the middle. Okay, Ichika sweep everyone. Look at that, man. That perfect synergy. Okay, let's see if Ichika can... Damn, there's a lot of... Whoa. Whoa, what is happening? What is happening? Why are they coming? Why are they skipping past Hoshino? Oh, there's one last guy right there. One last guy, Lemao. Okay, as you can see, Ichika is pretty strong. I think my face cam is blocking some of the you know, animation at the end, but hey, this is going to be an option and alternative for some of you guys out there who don't have Shinsu Hanako. You can use Ichika as well. She's going to be a decent option. Good thing with Ichika and I believe Kikyou and RENGE is you don't really need to level up. I think all of them doesn't need to level up their skills as much, even if you have them at low rarity, as long as they are protected and they don't get one-shotted, and that's going to be more than enough, right? So with that being said, that's going to be it for this particular video. I hope you guys are able to do the joint firing drill, the defense drill for this particular one with Sonic type. Very cool. Nice to see that some of the, you know, less or niche characters gets a little bit of viability in this particular season, right? Alright, so subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like if you guys enjoyed it. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.